What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the upcoming EA Play event, what you guys can expect to hear as far as Madden 19 news, so on and so forth. So to start the video off, first of all, I will be going to EA Play this year. EA Play, I believe, is from June, is it June 9th to June 12th? I forget the exact dates, but I think it's, or June 9th to June 11th, I think, are the official dates. I'll be getting out there a little bit earlier than that though, but so make sure your notifications are on, because I probably will try to do a little bit of live streaming from my phone from the event. Also follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, at EricRayweather, same as my name on here, because I might be tweeting, just any little updates or any news that I have that I'm allowed to share with you guys. Obviously I'm not going to be posting actual videos of the game, because that's not prohibited. That it's not time to see that yet, but anything that they show us that we're allowed to actually share and talk about, I'll probably be tweeting about it. I'll probably live stream a little from the event if I can, so just make sure notifications on, make sure you follow me on Twitter so you can stay up to date. So first, let's address the I guess this is like a list or something that leaked. Somebody posted on Reddit that had kind of like a few bullet points of what Madden would be presenting at EA Play this year, for a few games, but for Madden there's a few points. Now personally, I'm not sure if this list is really correct. I know GutFox posted about this as well and said that he kind of feels like this was some information that maybe EA put out there, and then just to see if somebody might leak it, just to kind of get an idea, because some of these points don't really seem that great. The first one says new franchise mode trailer. Now that of course would be great. Rex did say a lot of last year that they planned to try to overhaul the franchise mode this year, and that it would be a big focus. So I definitely expect them to talk about franchise mode. That one makes sense. The next two, it says improved quarterback arm animation and new punter interface. Personally, I kind of agree with GutFox on that. I don't really think those are going to be focal points. Those aren't really anything that's that interesting, and would probably just make people mad if it was a focal point. But also what I want to say is, keep in mind that what to expect from EA Play. Think last year, Madden didn't show a lot at EA Play last year. Now for the year before that, I don't remember at all what they showed, but I know for last year when they were showing Madden 18 at EA Play, they only showed very few things. They mainly were focusing on MUT squads at EA Play. Everybody was playing MUT squads. They didn't touch on much of anything else. So don't take away from EA Play if these are the things that get shown, or if they don't show that much stuff. That seems kind of typical. They're not gonna show their whole hand at EA Play. If you actually remember last year, they were really late on a lot of things, and I complained about it in a bunch of videos. We didn't get a gameplay trailer until maybe like a month, 3 weeks before the game came out, maybe, and it wasn't even like a true gameplay trailer. It was like the cinematic trailer that just kind of it showed some in-game, but it not the true in-game that you experience when you're playing. We didn't really get true gameplay videos and saw all the features until about maybe 10 days, a week before the game came out, when the Game Changers and the YouTube guys were posting their exclusive content. So just take that with a grain of salt. Understand that at EA Play they're probably not going to show too much. They might show franchise mode, they might show or display one new feature that they're going after, but they're definitely not going to talk about everything. I kind of expect them to do the same thing they did last year, that show one or two things. Hopefully they get a gameplay trailer out at least earlier this year, because that was really definitely something that was bad last year. Hopefully they get a gameplay trailer out earlier this year, but expect the same thing. A week, 2 weeks before the game comes out, expect YouTubers and guys like that to be posting their exclusive content. Hopefully I will be one of those guys. I don't know if I will be yet, but hopefully I can be one of those guys this year. That would be pretty cool. But that's how you should expect them to put it out. That's kind of like their marketing strategy now. Give it to the people who have big followings and have Madden fan bases. Let them push it out, because that's kind of how we consume content now. We consume it on YouTube more than anything else. So yeah, as far as these talking points, I hope they do show some new franchise stuff, because God knows the franchise CFM guys have been waiting a long time for an overhaul, and Rex did say that he owed the franchise guys something this year, so I definitely expect him to deliver on that, because even though Rex has left, he still worked on Madden 19 pretty much up until, up until it was pretty much about finished, you know, that's when he left, apparently. And he definitely is a, you know, the creative director for Madden 19. So he said franchise mode was gonna get some good updates, so I definitely expect him to talk about that. As far as the punter and QB thing, that honestly, I honestly don't believe that. I'm in the same boat with Gut Fox there, but we'll see. But just kind of want to say, don't overreact if they don't show too much, because that, you know, it's exactly what they did last year. And you know, just hopefully they at least start releasing stuff a little bit quicker this year than they did last year. We still don't have a cover athlete, which is kind of surprising. I want to say by this time last year we knew who the cover athlete was. I want to say we did. Maybe I'm wrong. It was definitely around this time. You know, I would imagine we would know who it is before EA Play. I would imagine. And that's what, about 3 weeks away, or about 2.5 weeks away. So maybe I would say that's a timetable, but within the next 2 weeks, I would say we're probably going to know who's on the cover, because I don't think they're going to start EA Play without announcing who the cover athlete is. I'm sure they have to have it picked out and already, you know, I'm sure the cover is already done. I would assume it has to be. So I would expect that real soon. Hopefully within the next week, that would be cool. But yeah, so like I said, EA Play is coming up June 9th. So yeah, make sure you have your notifications on for me. Follow me on Twitter if you are, you know, if you get down on Twitter, because I'm gonna definitely try to update you guys. I might even try to bring my computer out there and, you know, make videos while I'm out there, you know, updating you guys with information. Like I said, the information that I'm allowed to share, because, you know, some of the stuff is confidential, I would assume. But from what I saw last year, people were coming back from the event and tweeting a lot about it and talking about new plays and new features and how the game played. So I think all of that is fair game, but obviously I'm not gonna be able to show any actual like gameplay footage. They're not gonna want that getting out yet. So you know, beyond what they're willing to share. So yeah, just stay close, stay up to date. I'm definitely gonna update you guys on everything that I can as quickly as possible. That's my goal, you know, through the summer as Madden 18 winds down, to make sure you guys have all the information and all the updates going into Madden 19. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.